All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
How y'all doing tonight?
Alright.
My name is Selwyn. Yeah, they put their hands together like, ooh, they like Selwyn. Yeah, that's the West Indian. I got it from my father's side. You know, a lot of people give it to me. They're like, what's your name? Seaman, someone. What you say? I'm like, hey man, look, I'm not gonna have you disrespect me too many more times, you know what I mean? I was like, my name is Selwyn. So that's what they did. He was like, oh, you from the islands. No, I'm from Virginia. my daddy from the islands, but you know, that's whatever. That's how we do, man. 2020, clap it up. Oh, look at that. See, no, y'all really clapping for 2020? This been a shitty ass year, man. I'm like, I sat here and started thinking about it. I was like, yo, my pastor lied to me. I went to church in the beginning of the year, and some of y'all didn't, I know what happened. Y'all didn't put the black eyed peas on the pot for the new year. That's what happened. He wasn't with it. Me either, because I just heard about that shit last year. So, it's a black thing, I don't know. Anyway, let me see my water. What was I? Smoking weed and shit. Nah, I'm fucking Nah, man, my pastor, he lied. He said that, hey man, he said, tap your neighbor. He said, neighbor, this is your year. And so I did that, and I said, this is your year. And then the year started to happen, and I saw the forest fires burning in Australia, and I'm like, yo, the world about to burn up. Look at this, they was like, save the koalas. And I'm like, nigga, don't give a fuck about them koalas. Look like a good barbecue, nigga, though. God damn. I just bought a trailer and everything. Shit. And then I knew something was wrong with 2020 because a white man won the motherfucking heavyweight belt. And I'm like, what? Deontay Wilder been the champion for a while now, like bragging. He was like, yo, Deontay Wilder's the dude. He's swinging his arms and he get in the ring with Tyson Fury, and all of a sudden his head looking like Martin Lawrence with the time he fought the Hitman Hearns. His ear on the side of the face. And everybody got the same speech at the end of the fight. See what happened was, and you see him sitting there and this girl was trying to pet him, and she was like, it's okay, baby. What do you say to your man after you get his ass whooped? Like, that's an uncomfortable feeling. Like, so, I thought you was gonna win. All that shit you was talking, he was like, And then, that was that, so we had to move on. Then Kobe died, man, and it kind of messed the world up. Like, I mean, the whole world hit a hope, and I was just like, yo, what is going on with 2020? Like, Kobe? Like, I think I checked the damn news more times than anything. Looking on the internet, it was like, somebody lying. It felt like a dream. Like, and I feel like we all been on the Nightmare on Elm Street. Fuck Freddy. and then the vacation came, COVID-19. Because we found out that Commander-in-Chief, whole time, cuz, you learned the whole time, he didn't know about COVID-19, so we went on vacation, and what did he tell everybody? Hey, just collect an unemployment check. I'm gonna send you a little stimulus package, we should be all right, folks. It'll clear up. Yeah, just wait till it heats up. Well, it ain't heated up. Shit, I don't even remember something. Uh-oh. Got, all right. Yeah, we're on.
So you ain't got to use the military case.
All right. There you go. Clap your hands. Yeah, for technology. Because damn sure I was struggling. Tell you, the voice. I didn't even ask if y'all heard me in the back. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Yeah. What was I at? COVID hit. Then the worst thing ever, man. I've never in my entire life, I swear to God, I felt like I was in a nightmare when I woke up and I seen Ahmaud Arbery murdered in the middle of the street. Like, straight up and down. Just pure all-out assault, military. I seen it. Like, I was like, hey, who's the driver? And how did you know to turn on your goddamn camera? Right? So the whole time I'm sitting there, this, oh no, the other two men, they fired upon Aubrey and murdered this man. Murdered this man for jogging, being black. And then I really felt some kind of way because I was like, yo, Black Lives Matter. And we all really need to sit there and like, yo, it's a true statement, you know? And clap that up, man. Black Lives do matter. Sitting up in here, I'm like, oh man. Then all the rallies started going. And it's like, yo, Black Lives Matter. I was like, yeah, from my TV. I realized the older I get, I was like, I think 2020 they hit me with a little bit of rheumatoid arthritis. Because I was like, yo, everyone, I'm like, yo, what the hell going on, man? We gotta put some oil up in these leaves. You know, they say black don't crack. They be looking in my face. They was like, yo, you 40? I was like, yeah, I'm 40. And he was like, man, black really don't crack. I said, yeah, but my knees do. Yo, nigga sitting there like, oh, okay. So, the protest was going on, and my cousin, I got a cousin that's a Marine, and he live out in California, in San Diego. And I was like, yo, man, be careful. He's my age, 40 years old. Same thing, went through the military, did 20 years, and I'm like, yo, you the man for me? Like, you got 2 back surgeries, you did several tours overseas, and you come over here, Black Lives Matter. I said, do it. I said, but be safe. Now, my statement for being safe was get to the back and be safe, right? So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be safe, man. And I see him on Facebook Live, and he's like, hey, y'all, I'm at the Black Lives Matter protest down in San Diego. Everything's cool. 10 minutes later, I was trying to be safe. They had hit us with rubber bullets. And shit, I know I had told them I was gonna be safe. Them shit's hurt. I was like, what the hell you think a rubber bullet's supposed to do? Feel good? Hey, make the deceased assist, get out the way, man. I was like, and then I started thinking, I was like, how you get shot? Nigga, you gotta been up in the front. Like, you waiting to be, like, you a human shield in the front. Yeah, of course you got shot. I was like, ain't no way they gonna spread through the crowd if you was in the back. I know. Man, I be telling my kids, I was like, yeah, man, I went to the rallies. I ain't did shit. I went to them on TV. They started looking at history, and they was like, Daddy, did you go to the Millionaire March? And I was like, damn, I am that old. And I was like, yeah, I went. And I'm gonna tell you something now, this is a little secret that you should do for your kids. Lie. Oh, they don't even know the truth. What they didn't know about the past? I'm like, yeah, I went. Hey, what you want to say? Louis Farrakhan said, you, brother. And I see you over there. Which I met God certain and she's black. It was you, I seen you the whole time. Nah, I didn't do none of that, man. So, I think 2020 really messed up most of my life, though. I was like really at age process, and my kids got out of school, they were feeling all good, and then they back in school, and it's not the same. They ain't the same at all. And I'm laughing a little bit, because you know what we parents say. Anybody got kids in here? Okay, all right, yeah. so this is the go-to for when you got kids and they're going to school. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I got my degree. Like, you ain't gotta explain nothing to me. I already got mine. What you trying to tell me? I'm trying to go, oh, okay. So I'm like, so what you mean you can't log on to Zoom? So you can log on to Fortnite with every password in the world, huh? Yeah, you don't even need ask daddy for anything. Nah, okay, yeah. Zoom your ass about my face, okay? That's what I be feeling like. Then the teacher's calling you and messing up, and you're like, hey, I don't mean to tell you, but your student is behind. Bitch, everybody behind. Like, hell, you behind, man. It's crazy. Like, 2020 that messed up so much. Like, you even changed the dating game. I started thinking about that. I was like, how you really gonna be dating in 2020? Like, do you go to church and look for a good girl? No? Anybody? How you dating? You go to the bar? You can't go to the bar. We starting to come back out. It should help the people who are hard on the eyes. Like, all you gotta do is let's look at their eyes, but No, I think the internet is the way to go right now. It's everything technology. You go through your phone. You hit Tinder. I was my homeboy tell me all the time he be swiping. I said, "Did you ever use it in church?" He looked at me. He's like, "What?" I said, "I'm just asking." I was like, "You mind if I get something Tinder in church?" And that's a good girl, right? I said, he said, "But most of the girls on Tinder are nasty." I said, "Well, I guess she's good and nasty then." You know what I mean? You got to get you a good Christian girl, yeah, a wholesome girl. That's what I be looking for, man. You got to do that in 2020, man. And anyway, the biggest surprise for me in 2020 right now, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson coming back in boxing. Ain't that great? Like, man, I'm like, yo, boxing been missing something for a minute. And I'm like, yo, Mike looking mean. Like, he dropped down 50 pounds. He done came down. He looking so bad. Roy Jones Jr. don't even want to fight this nigga no more. He was like, yo, you seen the video? I was like, yeah, I seen that, Roy. We was on Instagram chatting and shit. And I was like, yo, I don't think you should do it. He was like, me neither. Me neither. So like, I started thinking about it. I was like, yo, if this dude really took this fight, I was like, 12 million. I think it's like 12 or something like that. Is it worth it? I'm like, hell no. Fighting Mike Tyson, I don't care if it was on the best day. If he slapped my mama, I still probably won't fight Mike. I'm like, what she do, Mike? What did she do, Mike? And I was like, yo, you know, I'm gonna tell you, like, if Mike hit you for real, you probably gonna end up in a wheelchair. Yeah. You gonna end up in a wheelchair, your ass gonna be rolling around, telling something. I sure wish I wouldn't have did that shit. Right? So, yeah, a little bit about me. I grew up around here in the D.C. area. I'm from Alexandria, Virginia. I got the southern draw because my mother was in the Marine Corps. So we done bounced all around. So I'm a military brat, and I actually served in the Air Force, man. And yeah, thank you. The first duty station they sent me overseas was Korea, man. And I first got there, and they got something called Juicy Girls. I was like, what the hell is that? It's like, look, all you gotta do is buy some juice. And they get at you. And I was like, what? He was like, yo, for real. I'm telling you, go over here and you buy some juice and they gonna get at you. What they don't tell you is juice costs $40. Like, nigga, I got some dough in the house. Like, Tropicana cost 99 cents. Juice. What the hell? They was like, yeah. So I learned that I'm like, you really shouldn't date some of these girls over there because it might make you feel like a little pedophile. Like over there, they got a lot of imports, and what they call them is the Juicy Girls, which really is actually a trade, man, and it's a bad deal. It's human trafficking. And I talked to these girls. I said, where'd you come from? They're like, I came from the Philippines. I said, oh shit. Okay, I didn't know they make them like that. They were like, yeah. I was like, so. What's your name? You like, Daddy? I said, hold on now. I'm not your daddy. Daddy! So I said, hey, calm down. Every time I come in the bar, you screaming daddy. I was like, my kids are in the States. I ain't got no war babies. I'm like, come on now. Like, so war babies is when you drop them off and you never come back. So I just learned not to do that. And when I joined in the military, the first thing black people always tell you in black families, they say, hey man, don't you bring one of them back? And I'm like, what's that supposed to mean? One of them back. He was like, you know. And I'm like, no, because I got one right here in the States. I had picked that one up before I left out. So, yeah, I married a Filipino woman. I was married for 14 years. Was. I'm glad somebody heard that. Was. Never realized what marriage was like. And it's real work, man. I'm gonna tell y'all. But you know, the forces that be, especially when you have an evil mother-in-law. Her mom was so mean, and she was like, yo. She said, why you ever marry a black man? And I'm like, bitch, your husband black. What the fuck? Like you like, oh, black man. You know better. You still don't marry a black man. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with your mama? And she said, Rebecca, you know, if you marry a black man and you have baby, you know what you have? And she's like, what we gonna have, mom? She said, a nigga Pino. I said, yo, your mom is racist as shit. She said, you want some chicken? I said, I do. That's my time, y'all. Hey, my name is Selma Bishop, and y'all be easy.